Once upon a time, there was a movie that started in the future where things weren't so great. There was this big problem called the heat up. It happened because the sun got super hot, making it hard for people to go outside. So they had to stay indoors most of the time. To handle things outside, they used copies of themselves while they stayed inside. But staying indoors all the time made people feel really down and sick in their minds. The only thing that could help them feel better was a medicine called lithium X. It gave them the stuff they needed from the sun to stay healthy. That's where we meet Adam Bird, the main character. He was one of the few who still got up early and went to work despite everything. One sunny day, Adam went to see a doctor. The news he got was really bad. The doctor said he didn't have much time left to live. Adam felt really sad and asked the doctor if there was any way he could stay alive. The doctor said the only option was if someone gave him their heart. The doctor also mentioned that Adam had insurance from Premium 3 that would help take care of his kids after he was gone. Thinking about survival, Adam wondered if he could use the insurance to get a new heart, but the doctor said it would only work if his wife agreed. Adam wasn't too happy about his relationship with his wife, which wasn't going well, and they were thinking about getting a divorce. Then Adam found out something strange. The doctor talking to him was actually a clone. This clone doctor was fine in the sunlight, unlike regular people. Adam didn't like how much technology seemed to control everything in society. Seeing Adam upset, the clone doctor decided to help him by setting up a meeting with a psychiatrist. In the next scene, Adam is shown wearing a special headset, talking to his wife Rena through virtual reality. He's really upset because she doesn't seem to care that he's sick and dying. She refuses to meet him face to face, which makes Adam feel even worse. He regrets ever loving her and angrily ends the call. Afterwards, Adam puts on a special suit to protect himself from the blazing sun and drives to his empty workplace. Unlike his co-workers who work from home, Adam works for a company that makes virtual reality gear. He's all alone in the office, sitting at a big table, having virtual arguments with his coworkers. He tells his boss that they shouldn't keep investing in VR headsets. Instead, he suggests they focus on a new technology called chip, which he believes will soon replace VR. Later on, Adam leaves the office and heads to his appointment with the psychiatrist as planned. In the psychiatrist's office, Adam talks about how he feels like the only real person walking around in the blazing heat. But then he realizes that even the doctor he's talking to is a clone. Adam gets frustrated, saying that while clones may have all the abilities of real people, they lack emotions and compassion. The movie then flashes back to a few months ago. Adam comes home from work to find his kids playing games and having fun in the virtual world. His wife, Rena, is relaxing in a virtual sunbath in her room. After a tough day, Adam decides to engage in virtual intimacy with a lifelike doll, which feels like the real thing. During this moment, Rena walks in unexpectedly. Adam apologizes for not locking the door, but Rena is furious. She accuses him of cheating on her with his online companion. Adam tries to explain, but Rena doesn't listen and storms out. This incident marks the beginning of their strained relationship. In the current moment, Adam wakes up and prepares himself for a meeting he's arranged with his family. Upon arriving home, he finds Rena unwilling to see him. Frustrated, he contacts Rena virtually from the front door and threatens to force his way inside. Eventually, Rena agrees to meet him outside, but her demeanor lacks any hint of sadness or sympathy towards his terminal condition. Adam attempts to convey to Rena the importance of his survival for the family's well-being and financial stability in the future. However, Rena remains steadfast, insisting that she can cover all expenses, including obtaining a clone of his heart through Premium 3 insurance. Adam reveals the dire financial situation of his company, explaining that the family won't receive any insurance benefits if he passes away in his current state. Despite Adam's pleas, Rena refuses to utilize Premium 3 for the heart clone and suggests he rely on Lithium X to buy time and salvage his struggling company. She displays a complete lack of concern for his life or death. The following day, Adam tries to reach a man named Donald Stein at a retirement home, but receives no response. Frustrated and stressed, he turns to his AI girlfriend, Maria, for support. Despite knowing that Maria is programmed to provide comfort, Adam still finds solace in her presence and believes in her affection. He lies on his bed, immersed in a virtual dream of Maria being by his side. Suddenly, Adam is startled awake by Donald, who holds a gun to him. Donald questions Adam about how he knows about him and the chip technology. Adam explains that he attempted to contact Donald earlier, believing him to be the creator of the chip technology. Seeking Donald's assistance, Adam shares his desperate need to save his company and protect his family. In a flashback, Adam recalls a clerk named Dennis Ryan congratulating him and Rena for having 3 children. At that time, having 3 kids was unusual, as the population was dwindling and fewer people were getting married and having children. The clerk then presents them with an insurance policy named Premium 3, which offers the opportunity to clone lost family members. He reveals that it's developed by the chief genetic engineer, Donald Stein. While Rena appears excited about the proposal, Adam remains skeptical. In the present, Adam informs Donald that he located him using dental records and commends him for pioneering human cloning. Donald chuckles at the praise, but acknowledges that enhancing brain pigmentation without the chip is impossible. As they share a few drinks, Donald opens up about his assignment by the state to clone humans unaffected by the sun after the big heat up. Adam expresses his disdain for the concept of human cloning, yearning to be accepted for who he is. Donald reveals that he too found love in his virtual girlfriend. Once more, the movie shifts to the scene where Adam and Rena engage in a heated argument upon her discovery of Adam's virtual girlfriend. Rena is deeply disturbed by the idea that a virtual companion could fulfill Adam's needs better than she can. Following their intense disagreement, Rena proposes a condition for their relationship to continue. Adam must delete his virtual girlfriend. Adam staunchly refuses, leading to the end of their relationship. In the present, Donald and Adam find themselves deeply connected after spending a night drinking and smoking together. Donald asserts his ability to construct a clone heart for Adam, noting that the pain Adam experiences is more emotional than physical. He concludes that Adam's heart is physically healthy and attributes his discomfort to not taking Lithium X. Donald admits to creating a clone of his own virtual girlfriend for personal satisfaction, revealing that he achieved freedom by selling the patents for the chip technology. In recognition of their bond, Donald pledges to assist Adam by creating a clone of his virtual girlfriend, Maria. The following morning, Adam calls his mother, feeling uneasy about her avatar, which she created to look significantly younger. During their conversation, his mother asks if he's taking Lithium X regularly. Adam expresses his disdain for the drug, and as he talks, he notices his hand burning from the sun's rays, prompting him to quickly cover the windows. Later that night, Rena pays him an unexpected visit, expressing concern for his well-being. However, she arrives with a surprising proposal to gain access to Premium 3's benefits without Adam having to die. She introduces the concept of virtual assassination, explaining that someone she knows will forge the necessary paperwork to make it seem like Adam has passed away. Adam is stunned by the suggestion and asks Rena what will happen to him. She advises him to make his own choice and indicates that she's fine with him being with Maria, his virtual girlfriend. Initially hesitant, Adam eventually agrees, feeling the weight of his wife's animosity towards him. Rena reveals that she has already taken the necessary steps and seals their agreement with a kiss. After receiving his new ID and credentials from Rena, Adam, now known as Richard Burbage, becomes concerned about his inability to communicate with his girlfriend Maria. He feels unsettled by his altered identity. Rena apologizes for the identity change and promises to persuade the cloned Adam not to erase Maria. As Rena prepares to leave, tragedy strikes as a van fatally strikes her. The police and paramedics arrive shortly afterward. An officer offers condolences to Adam and recommends therapy. After reviewing Adam's profile, the officer discovers they have a Premium 3 insurance plan. He assures Adam that a replacement for Rena will be arranged soon to care for the children. After the officer leaves, Adam returns to his room and tries to access his account, only to realize that all his login details have been altered. Feeling anxious, Adam induces vomiting to expel the alcohol from his system. After a while, a knock at the door grabs Adam's attention. Opening it, he's astonished to find Maria standing there, and she immediately engages him with passionate kisses. Adam is captivated, unable to look away from Maria, his dream girl. Desiring intimacy, he learns Maria is still undergoing tests by Donald. Soon, Adam discovers that Donald had been intimate with Maria before she was transferred to his house. This revelation leads to an emotional reaction from Adam, prompting Maria to advise him to calm down and assert her right to explore other possibilities. Later, while Maria is showering, Adam ventures into the living room and starts exploring her handbag. Inside, he finds protection and a transparent chip. Confronting Maria about the chip after her shower, she discloses that it can download and transmit the entire brain of a dying person to the virtual world. Adam is both amazed and terrified to learn that a single chip can hold an entire person. As Maria prepares to leave, Adam pleads with her to stay. However, Maria declines, explaining that her body's cells are programmed to fall in love, but not with him. Following Maria's departure, an excited Adam dances with the pleasure doll Maria once embodied. His mood abruptly shifts, and he glares at the doll, repeatedly stabbing it with a knife in a fit of rage. In the next part, Adam is lying in a corner, feeling very sad. Suddenly, the doorbell rings and he gets up to answer it. He's surprised to find a version of himself standing there, a copy made by Rena. This clone Adam talks about their wife's death calmly and looks very composed. He starts judging the real Adam by how he looks and the condition of his home. He assures Adam that he won't hurt him because he's only supposed to use violence to protect himself. The clone Adam praises Rena, saying she's amazing, but Adam doesn't see it because he's not understanding. The real Adam is shocked to see this clone version of himself. He then asks the clone Adam to take off his clothes so he can check his body. Having witnessed everything, the genuine Adam starts venting his frustration and placing blame on Donald for his current situation. He also probes the cloned Adam's views on potentially assassinating Donald. Real Adam is agitated by the cloned Adam seemingly excelling in every aspect. The clone expresses empathy for the real Adam and urges him to embrace his new life, which only irritates the real Adam further. In response, the real Adam grabs a gun. Clone Adam follows the real Adam into a room, suggesting that he should accept the societal changes happening. He predicts a future where everyone will transition to the digital realm. The real Adam, however, is haunted by the idea of coexisting with another version of himself and points the gun at the clone. In an attempt to save himself, the clone reminds Adam of the reason Rena chose to replace him and recalls that he is already dying. After clone Adam suggests that real Adam take the lithium X pill to calm down, real Adam begins to comply but snaps out of the manipulation and points the gun at clone Adam. The clone's defense mechanism activates, causing the gun to slip from real Adam's hand and accidentally fire, fatally hitting real Adam in the forehead. In the next scene, clone Adam is shown burying real Adam. Upon returning home, he deliberates between two sets of clothes. Soon after, the clone of Rena appears at the door, and they quickly connect with each other. Inside the house, they share an intimate moment and discuss replacing their children with smarter ones, using the assistance of Premium 3. Subscribe for more content like this, turn on notifications, and leave a like to support the channel. Thank you for tuning in.